Live now?
We're live.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. What's up, Aquashella? Good morning. It's day 2. How you guys doing?
I am awake.
Yes.
I can't believe you're an octopus.
I'm here, and I can't move a whole lot, but I'm here and I'm excited.
Who's under that octopus?
I'm Carrie with Science Gal Aquatics.
And who's the axolotl?
I'm Shanna with 503 Aquatics.
And I'm Haley with Oddball Aquatics because I was a rainbow dragon yesterday, so I didn't dress up today. But I brought a princess with me, so I got my
Holla.
rainbow princess over here.
There is a princess up in this hizzy.
Yeah, we got it. So what are you guys doing today? Are you you got big plans for today?
Shopping and walking around.
It's buying day, isn't it?
Yes.
It's purchase stuff day before we go home. That's what it is. Everybody's been doing looky-loos all day yesterday, and now today it's full-blown
Spend all your money.
Spend your money. Spend all your money. What's the coolest thing you saw?
I mainly, honestly, just stuck around the fish tube booth yesterday, helping around the booth, but just seeing it was a really good crowd.
Yeah.
And it was just really fun to get to talk and meet so many people yesterday. It was actually just a blast.
This is your first Aquashella, right?
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
so newbie, how are you liking it?
I am loving it. All of the Aquashella stuff is amazing, but the best part is getting to meet all of my friends that I've only known online so far in real life. I have hugged so many people, it's ridiculous. And all the faces to all the names, all the chatters that pop up, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's you.
Yes, it is. The community, the friendship, the camaraderie, the hanging out. Anytime you need something, 3 people are there to help you out. It's phenomenal.
It's a good community, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's my favorite part of all of fish tube or fish land or whatever you want to call it is how close-knit everybody is. It's like family. You show up here and you think, oh, it's going to be so stressful, and oh, I just drove or I just flew or all this, and you show up and it's just family. You walk into family and hugs and fun, and there's fish everywhere. It's the best time ever.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Each show, I can't wait. I can't wait to see you. I look at you, but I can't.
That's okay. I'm looking at you. Everybody's going to be looking at you.
Yes.
I'm not going to be as
Mobile?
yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, I get that. A lot of people are going to be like that. I feel like everybody went full out on these costumes. I can't wait to see.
Well,
all
you
the people
heard
come
that
in.
there's a $5,000 prize, right?
Right,
Oh, wow.
right.
Yeah.
What's all in that prize?
It's an aquarium package
Like
with
a whole
all
kit.
kinds of goodies.
Yeah. And if you win, so what do you have to do? You have to take a picture in front of the Aquashellaween
Yes.
thing over there in your costume, and then you have to submit it. You have to post it online. You have to
Tag it.
Yep, tag Aquashella, all of that, and then you're entered in. And I think they're picking the winner at the end of the show?
Monday.
Monday they're picking a winner.
Yes. I believe it's November 1st.
Awesome.
Yes, that's Monday.
And there's
Tomorrow.
a separate one for kids, right? There's a
Yes.
kids one and an adult one.
Yes. You're
So whether you brought your kid in a costume or you brought you in a costume, you can still enter. It's still the same awesome prize.
correct. Mhm.
Good times all
Oh, I
around.
can't wait.
We got so many cool people hanging out here already.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Raymer's over there just being fantastic. I can't believe we got him for a second Aquashella.
I know, right?
So cool.
It's pretty awesome. I'm glad
he's
he's
so
back in the
nice.
community. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's good dudes. Big Rich is over there being a good dude.
There's Jason from Primetime Aquatics and Joanna
If you ever
and
it's
Steven P 2003 Aquatics. If you haven't heard his new rap video, you are missing out.
oh my gosh. The coolest thing though is I get a lot of people that introduce themselves and they're like, oh, I'm a little bit starstruck, or oh, I didn't want to just walk up and introduce myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's exactly what we're here for.
Yes.
That's why the YouTube booth is so, it's not like we're sitting behind a thing and you can't get to us or
No.
anything. We're all walking around, standing here. You can walk right up to Big Rich right now and just bear hug him.
Yeah, you could. Or put a sticker in his hair, depending
would
on
love
what's happening on the day.
And they're all super nice. You think they would be unapproachable. Even Joey, King of DIY, most approachable dude I've ever met in my life. You can just
Yes.
walk right up to him and bro out. It's amazing.
I literally haven't met anybody who wasn't awesome.
Right? There's zero bad vibes in the fish tube.
It's
No
the
bad
best
vibes.
part of my whole day, my whole year. I look forward to it. I'm already okay, this is what's going to happen today, but I'm going to be at the next one too.
Okay, so here's a fun topic. If you could give anybody that wants to go to Aquashella today or in future Aquashellas one tip What would it be?
If you are
Yeah.
flying in, do not fly in high heels because the airports in Texas are huge. And I wore my favorite shoes, which I like to call the cripplers,
Yes.
and I've been stuck in flats ever since.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wear
Carrie.
comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes is a must. I learned that lesson too. I would say pack light. So when you get here, you have plenty of room in your suitcase.
Yes, because you will buy new
Pack
things.
light. Pack light. You won't need much because everything's here. Like they'll take care of you. Anything you need, it's here. So pack light so you can pack all kinds of stuff for the way home.
Right? My tip would be bring your children. Bring your kids.
Yes.
I brought my kid, and you know what? It's a little more stressful when you bring a kid, but kids have so much fun in this. There's literally something to see around every turn, and they just get so excited. There's fly river turtles and reptiles and just everything a kid could ever want to see. And this time, we're trick-or-treating.
I know, it's fantastic.
There's candy everywhere. I haven't seen one booth that's
Every
not
booth
just
has
throwing
candy.
candy at people.
Yes.
Like a lot of it.
It's taken like everything inside of me not to eat candy from every single booth, but I'm trying. Like I'm already so jacked up on coffee that if I started eating sugar too, I would just hover.
Yeah.
You know those
Yeah.
houses you go to when you're trick-or-treating and they give you a handful and they're like the best houses? They don't just do one piece of candy. That's what everybody's doing here. If you want your kid to get the most candy this Halloween, you better be at Dallas Aquashella today. I don't even care if you're in a costume. They'll still be throwing candy at you.
It's true.
Plus, in the mornings, we have donuts and coffee. So
We
it's
do
even
have
better.
donuts and coffee. in
We've
the
got
morning.
coffee.
We may lose the princess to the donuts. That might happen.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
a good
appreciate that.
possibility.
Yeah, it happens.
If she goes, I need her to find me a chocolate one.
Are we just going to send her down there to get a bunch of donuts?
Yeah,
I think we should.
that's my breakfast.
She's very focused on her sparklies right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, Jess.
She has glorious sparklies.
Yeah, Jess
Uh-huh.
from Maine's Tailspin Fur has been putting sparklies on everybody's forehead.
Yes.
Yes, including mine. My face.
Yes.
It's all bedazzled. I'm
know
a
what I-
bedazzled axolotl.
You know what I saw at the hotel that just made me know that there's YouTubers and fish people everywhere?
Glitter?
No, I walked out of the hotel this morning after I got my coffee, and sitting up next to the trash was a box for a brand new ring light and 3 styrofoam boxes. And I was like, well, the YouTube fish people are here, that's
We're
for
here.
sure.
You rolled in.
Then I got in the elevator to go back up, and on the side of the elevator was a Papa Shrimp sticker.
Yep.
And I was like, well, we've been here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm taking it all in.
I know. And it's so cool. You all can't see this because you're watching us, but we're watching out. And it's like all of the YouTubers, all of the
Uh-huh.
supporters, everybody's coming in and saying hi and waving and taking pictures. And it is just so much fun because it's still a little bit early. I
The
don't
doors just open.
Yeah.
They just open.
And did they open for VIP only, or is it
Yeah.
general?
Yes.
Yeah. So general admission hasn't even made it in yet. So if you're planning on coming to Aquashella, make sure you get the VIP tickets.
Yes.
You get a little goodie bag. You get to get in early ahead of all the crowds. You get coffee and donuts in the YouTuber area. And like we put the coffee and donuts in the middle of the area. So if you make it to the donuts, you are literally surrounded by all the YouTubers.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, hello, do you want a sticker?
Uh-huh. And the best part too is the t-shirts.
Oh,
I have
They're good this
like
year.
they're always, I don't feel like they can get any better. And then they come out with a new shirt and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I have all of them. And they do have years past t-shirts here too that you can buy. So
I have to get a t-shirt.
you
so
got to collect them all.
I
They're
never end
also
up getting a
good.
t-shirt.
I love
I
them.
never have time to get a t-shirt.
I know.
That's because all Haley does is
is
work.
work.
If you don't know Haley, she doesn't sleep, she doesn't eat, she doesn't stop.
She runs on coffee.
She actually has like little wheels in her shoes
Uh-huh.
so that she can go even faster. She doesn't
Yep.
even walk like a normal person.
Nope.
She just flies
Yep.
everywhere she goes.
Well,
It's
when you have
impressive.
a kid with you, you just grab the kid, she runs, and then I hit the wheels, and she just pulls me through the convention center.
That's
Yeah.
smart. That's smart.
It's a good. It's a
That's
good
the
plan.
mom trick.
Mhm.
I think at this point I've had about 6 hours of sleep since Thursday.
Oh, I believe it. Can you put my
I'm running on
Put my
just about
tentacles
empty. Yeah,
up
put your
here.
tentacles up here.
Yeah, show them off.
How does that
Now,
work?
these have
don't know.
individual suction cups.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
used aquarium tools for my tentacles.
She glued every single one of these sequins on here,
I
and
did.
there's like 45,000 sequins.
The dedication to this costume.
You know, it's the thought in my head. It's one of those things I talk about on my channel. I have these fabulous like ideas, and then I go to like put them into like motion or create them, and then I'm like, well, maybe that was a bit much.
Yeah, I have great ideas too. Most of my great ideas require me to spend about $400 on supplies to DIY something that I could go buy for about 30
Yeah.
bucks. That would work better
Yeah.
because I also don't follow instructions.
Yeah.
Most of my ideas have to do with water in glass tanks.
Yeah.
So I don't sew. I don't do that. That's not in my wheelhouse.
Well, I sew pillows. And I thought that
Hellos.
my
Hellos.
skills were just unmatched. And then I go to, it took some time.
How many hours do you think you spent on that? Like 50, 60?
I've watched all the fish chats that I could find for like 2 months and worked on my costume, worked on my tanks, and listened to fish chats and like did the countdown to how many days I had left. And I was sewing the head to the headband at like 1:30 in the morning. So it's just nearly a lot of time. Someone with better sewing ability could probably have got it done in a couple of days, but I just kept trying.
I ordered my onesie off of Amazon for $39.95 and it was delivered within 2 days.
Yes, that was the best idea because
I feel like such a slacker.
my better half, Jesse, he's the Nemo. So we're the Aquashella inflatables is the full costume.
I'm an axolotl with sparkles on my face because Jess.
You're adorable.
You know, Carrie, we have a request to have Jesse come up and stand behind you just so we
Yeah.
can see what he looks like.
Get up
They
here,
want to
Nemo.
see you.
They want to see the couple.
Come on, Nemo.
I turn around, but I can't really see.
He's Nemo.
He's Nemo.
He's so fantastic. I
Mhm.
walked down to the hotel last night, and Jesse's just sitting there, and he goes, "Carrie's upstairs freaking out over her costume. You should go see her." And I'm like, "Okay, why are you freaking out?
Yeah.
It's all gonna be fine.
It did.
Let's go for a walk. Leave it alone."
I was like, I just need to get away for a minute.
Yes.
It's not going to get done.
little de-stressing. No one's gonna notice if you're missing one sequence.
No.
They're not gonna see it.
Well,
No.
when I put it together, it got too small. So I couldn't put it on my head.
Oh,
And I was like,
Uh-oh.
if I can't put this on my head, I don't really know what I'm going to do.
You flew here though, right?
Yeah, I
How did
had to buy.
that fit in your?
I did, and I had to buy a whole extra large suitcase
Oh my
just
gosh.
for our 2 costumes. I
I'm
was,
gonna need to check this bag.
yeah.
This is a very important bag. Do not lose
Yeah,
this bag.
was-
I will have a total mental breakdown if you lose this
Yeah,
bag.
It wasn't like heavy, but it was just an awkward
Cumbersome.
size. And then I was like trying to put each tentacle in its own like protective sleeve, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, just please make it there, just please."
Most people were bagging fish. You were bagging a fake
Tentacles.
tentacle
Yeah.
octopus head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good
And I
stuff.
got light up shoes, but they're a little too big, so I was trying to stuff my shoes so I could walk
Oh
because
my
I'm
God.
kind of like leaning.
What size are those?
They're 6s, but they're about a
if you don't
size
wanna
and a
keep
half too
them.
big.
If you don't want to keep them, they'll fit me. I'll take them.
Well, that I know we have the same shoe size.
I
They'll
know.
be too big for you too. We needed like a 4.
Oh, I wish you'd buy the right clothes for us.
I know, right?
If I need to borrow things, I need you to do it right.
We're baby sized feet.
These
but
two are adorable.
it
They're like
works.
pocket size. I can pick them both up and like truck around with them. Like
uh-huh.
I don't know if you all remember when we were kids. There was that my buddy,
Yeah.
my buddy and me, and it was this like half life size
Yeah.
stuffed animal.
Yep.
stuffed person buddy that you
Yeah.
took around with
Is
you
that how you
everywhere.
see
That's
me?
like, yes.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
see me as your personal little
Yeah,
buddy.
you're my
Uh-huh.
buddy.
Around.
You're
Yeah.
my buddy.
I kind of love that.
I
Not gonna lie.
I've told Haley since I met her that we were cousins, and I just
Yeah.
don't know how we're related yet
Literally the first
because we're
moment,
too alike.
Like-
Like we're just too alike.
They're
vibe.
peas in a pod.
right?
It's not. It's for real.
It's ridiculous. And it doesn't matter how long we don't see each other. That's the other
Yep.
great part about Fish Fam, man. You cannot see these people for 2 years. Walk back in, they'll still
And
be like,
Yeah.
"It's you."
I missed
you.
I have had so many slow mo
Uh-huh.
running through the meadows moments into hugs
Uh-huh.
that like I can't even. I just can't even. It's too
Mhm.
good.
Do you want to know my favorite thing from last night, though?
What?
What?
As I was going up to your room,
Uh-huh.
sitting in the atrium was Primetime Aquatics
Yeah.
and John from KG Tropicals. And they were sitting in the atrium.
Uh-huh.
And from the 11th floor, you can see the shine from the top of their heads as they sit there and converse. It was so amazing.
Well, what's funny is I didn't see them. I heard John talking from the 11th floor, and I looked down. I was like, I know they're down there somewhere.
His voice carries. Just look for the sheen.
I was like, they're.
I believe
they're
that calls
close.
for a song. Blinded by the light.
Absolutely. Absolutely blinded by the light. It was like a meeting of the minds, and the minds
Uh-huh.
were glowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was amazing.
They were having
Yeah.
brilliant ideas.
It's just what we do. We sit
Uh-huh.
around, we do fish all day. We
Uh-huh.
play around with fish all day, and then we go back to the hotel and we talk about fish some more.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then we're like, well, let's switch to business fish. Let's talk business fish. And then we're
Uh-huh.
like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
let's talk about our tanks again.
Yeah.
Okay, and now let's talk about each other.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
And
I
then
can't believe I finally meeting
3
you. This
o'clock
is
in the
so
morning.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, I don't even know where I am anymore, but I love you.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
show's always overwhelming, but the other shows that you go to are just as equally as
Also
overwhelming.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I just will remember that first time just walking up and I forgot how to talk. I was like,
I have never had that problem.
hi.
Weird.
Yeah, and I would say, hi, I'm Carrie with Side Scale Aquatics, and they're like, we know who you are. And I was
Right?
like, you do? Mine? Then I just shut down. And then I was just like melted on the floor.
How did you feel the first time somebody asked you to sign an autograph?
I cried because it was a little girl. I
Aw.
held it together for like 2 seconds and then I had to walk away
That's
because she
cute.
gave me a picture too.
Aw.
And I ugly cried in the corner by myself because I was like, how did I get so lucky?
People are so. It's my favorite thing is when people actually come up and talk to you. 'Cause it's
Yes.
like, just come talk to me. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Don't be afraid. We're all just.
Oh, I
people.
love it. And I'm so socially awkward that I don't see a lot of people. And the fact that like I have a lot of social anxiety, but when I'm here with you guys, I feel so comfortable that it really honestly I don't have that.
I think a lot of people in our industry have
Uh-huh.
social anxiety.
And
Yes.
it's just so easy to just I might say like and be a little tongue tied here and there, but at the same
That's 'cause
time
you're
I'm like,
tired.
yeah, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep.
Mhm.
But I just feel so comfortable and it's so fun and you get to see everybody and it's almost like so sad when it's time to go.
It's the worst when it's time to go. We always linger forever.
I'm
We're
gonna cry.
"Raven."
When it's time to get on the airplane, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I
like
do.
I'm leaving camp. I don't want to
I
go.
turn
yes.
around. I'm like, I don't want to
This is the
leave.
last one of the year. We gotta wait till next year for
Yes.
February. The next Aquashella is coming up in February. That's not too far.
February is Orlando.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I'm not even ready for that yet.
I know. I
I need
know.
a
I
nap.
got to start saving my pennies.
Can I have a nap first?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
that would be great.
I'm gonna send you to your room for a nap, Missy.
I don't have a room anymore. I gotta leave after we close up.
Mm.
I'll send you to my room for a nap, Missy.
It's
Yeah.
literally close up the booth, get in the car, 14 hours back to Indiana.
Oh goodness.
Sweet.
And if I don't
peeps.
sell all these crabs, I have to go straight back to work and unbag them and put them up. So
Mm.
everybody come buy vampire crabs from the Aquatic Arts booth.
Yes.
We're right by the flower horn contest. Because if we don't sell those suckers, I gotta unbag them when I get home, and I want to be so tired. Please don't make me do it. I will
Come
hook
get
you up.
Haley's crabs.
Just come
Yes.
get crabs from me, and it'll work out so
Yeah.
brilliantly.
Everybody wants Haley's crabs. They're phenomenal crabs.
I mean, we're making a big splash with the crabs. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
it's a big deal.
I mean,
And they're semi-terrestrial, right? So they need
Mhm.
mostly land and just a little bit of water.
yeah, I would call that semi-aquatic, but yeah, mostly terrestrial. You're gonna
wow.
want to give them land and a little bit of water to get into. But my whole thing was like, how genius was that a move? everybody at work was like, well, let's take fish. Why aren't we taking shrimp? Why aren't we taking this? And I'm like, listen, we're going to Aquashella Ween.
Yeah.
We're taking the vampire crabs and the
Yeah.
Halloween crabs and the disco crabs, and it's just going to be amazing. And it is. It's worked out swimmingly. I would say the turnout here has been amazing.
It's
There's
fantastic.
So many people.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, it's just so exciting. I'm kind of
everyone's
in awe of
dressed
watching
up.
everybody come in.
Yeah, we're getting
I
very
know.
distracted now because the VIP ticket holders are rolling in and they're all in costume and getting donuts. So like we have Corella DeVille down here.
Yes.
We have just an amazing amount of costumes rolling in. And I'm very, very distracted by it. Has everybody seen Ed? Ed is a banana slug.
Yeah, you
Ed
have
is
to see
looking foxy.
Thank you, girls. I
And-
appreciate that. We have a question.
Ed. Uh-huh.
They've been talking about do you guys bring an extra suitcase, or do you guys just dump your old stuff and fill up your luggage that you brought?
If you can bring an extra suitcase, I recommend it.
Yeah.
I brought an empty backpack in my suitcase.
Honestly, it depends on how much money you're wanting to spend when you get here. Because
Mhm.
like some people show up just for the party, but if you're here to buy stuff, like if you're gonna buy a big piece of wood, how are you gonna
Mhm.
put that in your regular bag? You need an extra bag.
And they do have a FedEx. Is it FedEx building here?
Yeah, where you can
Where
ship
you
stuff.
can. It might be a little bit, but if you're gonna get something that cool, I don't want it broken in a suitcase. So you could always ship it to yourself from the hotel,
You can
from
always
the
do
venue.
that.
The last couple places has had that, and it actually is quite nice in an emergency.
It's nice when you go overboard, when you're like, I'm not gonna buy anything, and then you buy a 9-foot piece of wood,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, how do we strap it to the roof? What do we do with it?
Yeah, usually when I buy plants, I'll put them in my checked bag.
Yeah.
And then I haven't, usually I buy more of my livestock at the Chicago show because I drive. But there's a lot of people fly with like shrimp or
Well, here's
fish.
the thing with flying with aquatic things. The general rule that I've
Mhm.
heard from TSA is if it is alive in the water, they know there's nothing in that water that's unfriendly, untoward.
You just have to bring it with you on the plane.
It has to be in your checked on baggage, and it has to be alive and in water.
Mhm.
What would go well with a bunch of mystery snails and a 20 long that's say for sale here?
Like
I was
a
doing
fish,
so good
like you
not
wanna put a
buying
fish
stuff.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything that's not crazy, like ferocious, that would bug your mystery snails. Why you got a 20-gallon long full of mystery snails?
Because Frankie, my axolotl, died.
Oh no!
I know.
My axolotl will not die. I think he's immortal.
It could be. They're supposed to live like 13 years.
He was super old when I bought him 4 years ago, and he just looks like an ancient old man.
Yeah.
And he just
Yep.
He's like, I'm still going. Don't worry about me. His little gills are not great anymore, and he's just very old.
He's like, nope, can't stop, won't stop.
And I'm like, are you gonna die? And he's like,
No.
no, I'm not. I'm
No.
just gonna live forever.
I've never had one, but I've seen them here a few times, and I just don't have a way to keep them cold enough.
That's the worst part of an axolotl.
So I know
live
not,
in cold temperatures. Like
Mhm.
during the summer, like I'm from Oregon, and it is rainy and moldy and mossy up there, and
Yeah,
that
it
is how
is.
I am. So like I keep the AC at like 68 in the house
Yeah.
during the summer. So he just lived at room temp in
Oh,
my
okay.
house. But they are so personable.
You
Oh
wanna
my
know
gosh,
something
watch
crazy?
out for how attached you
Uh-huh.
get.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know something crazy?
What?
I have to keep like 3 fans on my axolotl because I am basically a cold-blooded reptile. I keep my house at 75 degrees, and I keep a space heater in my basement not in my basement, in my bedroom set at 84 degrees.
Oh
I
my
used to be
goodness.
like that until I had my
Oh my
baby,
goodness.
and now I run really hot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
made the guys in our hotel room, so we're sharing a hotel room with the guys I brought from Aquatic Arts.
Mhm.
And I made them so mad because as soon as we got in the hotel room, I jacked the temperature up to like 78.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it
Oh
gets
my
so hot in here.
gosh, I would die.
Yeah,
I'm like, it
can't.
feels amazing. I'm so, look at Fishy Biz. Get up
Fishy
And
here,
Biz
Fishy
is
Biz
laughing
is
at
up here.
me.
You better get up here. Come on, man.
Come say
Come
hi,
on.
man.
He
Come share a
spotted
microphone with
me.
You gotta stand there and wave. You gotta come up here and say hi.
Now,
Say hi.
What's cracking?
Oh, Lord.
How y'all doing,
These
man?
fools.
These
I
are
love it.
great. Look at this.
Uh-huh.
Hair looks awesome, man.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look really good.
I'd give you a hug, but I can't move.
It's all
Yes,
good.
you can't
I
do that.
understand.
Did you see Jesse? He's the other half
I
of
saw
the
him. That's
costume.
I want
Emo.
the banana slug up
They're
I
there.
the
know. Ed's
Aquashella
costume's
inflatables.
great.
Ed, get up here.
He's got to show his off.
Oh, what? I have to run the things.
Mhm.
I'm doing things.
I'll be up in a bit.
Hey,
They're playing with cords down there. Something very.
they're doing
I'm an
all the YouTube
axolotl.
stuff that I don't know how to do down there. Making us better
She's so
YouTubers. We
I'm a
don't know
shiny
how to do it.
axolotl.
Okay.
I brought headache medicine too
Oh, good.
because
have
I
a-
figured this would be a little bit.
I'm a St. Louis and in Dallas.
Is this squeezing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that squeezing your head?
A little bit. It's more squeezing my ears.
You're gonna
Appreciate
get a
it. Thank
headache.
you guys for letting me in.
Yeah.
Later,
Thanks for
Biz.
coming up,
Outta here,
Fishy
baby.
Biz.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.
Biz. Oh,
So we
man.
got the bees.
we got the business. Straight up business.
I got to get my hood back on so you
I
guys can see
know.
my gill stalks and filaments.
Okay, so here's a question.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna set up in your fish room now that you've been here? Because you know you came up with the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. What is it?
I just want to redo all of my scapes in general.
Right? Don't you feel so inadequate when
Like
you look
when
at
I go home,
aquascaping?
like to be
Yes.
honest, I go into my fish room and like I feel like I have the ability to make these look cooler. And then I try and I'm like, well, that didn't turn out like that gorgeous show tank.
Right? How come when I scape a tank in 20 minutes, it doesn't look like those ones in
So,
the books that
yeah.
take 14
So,
hours?
I always want to go home and just redo all of and like redo everything and redo all the scapes.
and then
And
you go home and you're like, nope.
yeah, and slowly throughout the year, I've slowly kind of done a few things to do that, but I'm still working on it. But I'm after because I'm still relatively new in all the live plant stuff. I've only been doing that for a couple of years, so I try to get just new things of plants.
Yeah.
Just a lot of different
You know
plants.
how I do that? I walk around and I ask people for like what they just pulled off, like the cuttings. As long as it has a node on it, I
Yeah.
can grow it.
Yeah, but you're more talented at that
I
stuff.
don't know if that's true.
I murder all of my plants.
Uh-huh.
I don't really murder fish that often, but plants.
Yeah.
Plants come to my house to die. So I
It's-
really want to do a planted tank, and I'm going to harass Stephen P. 2003
Yeah.
Aquatics into helping me not murder all the plants.
Yeah, I'm
It's
really
so
good at
easy.
Vallisneria, but that's about it.
Listen, I don't even run filters. I don't even
Uh-huh.
run air.
I know.
You just put it in the water and it grows.
But that's not what happens.
That's not what happens.
I put it in
Yes.
the water and it dies.
It kind of slowly
It
does
gets
good.
covered in algae and then
it
dies.
just kind of goes.
It gets all
It's out of
slimy.
balance.
Yes.
You have to, see, I'm a Libra. Everything has to be in balance.
I'm a
Balance is
Gemini.
my-
I don't
yeah.
even know what balance is. I just
Geminis
know
are
there's
the
two
worst.
of me.
There's
Geminis
two
are
of
the
you, and
worst.
together you're balanced. I'm a
No.
Scorpio, and look at me.
There's two people inside of you just fighting it out. And this one's just a Scorpio.
Yeah,
No,
I joke
balance.
because my son's a Gemini and Jesse's a Gemini. I'm like, I live with 4 people, and
Oh.
I'm a Scorpio.
And they're all
It's
crazy.
true. It's true. Geminis are all crazy.
They are.
We have dual personalities. Both personalities are
100%.
crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Yeah.
I experienced that.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, look how cute Taylor is.
Oh.
Taylor, come show them how
Aw.
cute you are. Come here. Come
She's
on.
a light up skeleton.
Uh-huh.
She took LED to a whole nother level. Look at her.
Yes, she did. That's awesome.
Are you going to a rave? Show us your rave outfit.
Uh-huh.
Look how awesome she is.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a rave skeleton.
Rave skeleton.
Everything's about
Don't
me
you need a binky?
flashy.
Who's cooler than you?
Yeah, right?
Go out there and shuffle dance.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
a great dancer.
I have been shuffle dancing.
Already?
I'm exhausted.
Oh, Lord. All right, go get coffee.
Thanks.
Thank you. Our cool factor just went up like 20 points.
Oh, I
Dude,
know,
we're
right?
so bad.
She was
Did
standing
you see
behind
that?
me.
Taylor's like our best friend.
Yeah, she was standing behind me
She
at the
doesn't
dinner,
know,
and
but
I
we're
was.
just saying that. Don't tell her.
Aw.
Don't tell her. We
She's
didn't
totally
do
my
it.
best friend.
Uh-huh.
You're so cute, Carrie. I'm so glad you made that costume.
Well, thanks. I'm glad I made it too, but we'll see. I want
You're
to
not
wear
going
it.
to be glad at 5 o'clock.
I want to wear it for like every Aquashella Halloween because it took so long. But after the first like initial like showing, it's not going to be as cool anymore.
That's how I feel about my rainbow dragon outfit that I wore yesterday. I'm like, I have to wear this because everybody knows it. But
Uh-huh.
I feel like I gotta up the ante. But how do you go up from there?
Yeah, I can't top this.
I
This
don't know
is
how
as
you
good
top
as
that
it's going to get.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm wearing this to everything. People gonna have a birthday party, and then they're like dress nice. I'm gonna be like dress nice. I'm gonna show you I'm an axolotl.
Well, if I get too
I'm
many
gonna go to
compliments,
Christmas
I'm
dressed like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to funerals dressed like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going everywhere.
Yeah, if I get too many compliments, I'm going grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up my son dressed like this.
Yes.
He's gonna really like
Oh,
it.
he'll love that. He will
You're
love
like, I'm
that.
at school. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
He'll be like, I don't have a mother. I don't know who that strange
just
octopus is.
Yeah, he'll be
I'm
like,
walking
no.
home. I know it's 30 miles. I'm walking.
Oh, that's great. Taking it all in.
So
It's
what do
just
we
so fun.
have? Today is the shrimp contest, right?
I believe so.
And there's also speakers. There's so
Mhm.
many speakers. There's speakers all day, both days.
Yep.
I did not get a chance to catch any of the speakers. I was busy
Mm-mm.
running around filming stuff.
At least you got to film.
I
I was-
did. I filmed a bunch of stuff.
I was working pretty hard
Poorly.
making sure everybody was like okay and had like the right Sharpies and enough posters and headache medicine and hand sanitizer to all. I was just helping out the best I could, and
You're
then
just
by
an
the end of
amazing
the
personal
like
assistant.
day, I was like, oh no, I didn't get anything. But it's fun. Hopefully today I just want to film everybody's costumes.
Yeah, I want to get all the costumes.
Yeah.
I want to get more fish video. There's a whole.
Yeah.
There's one place that's selling betas that has a bunch of betas in the betas.
Beta.
Is it Ben?
I don't know.
Is it in the little pool?
It's in a pool.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a whole
Ben.
pool of betas that I need to like. I just want to put my finger in there and maybe
I've got
pet one.
2 from her at past Aquashellas, and they are beautiful. They're really beautiful. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
see,
I don't want you to know that.
Sequin down.
no,
Sequin
no.
down.
I told Jesse, I was like, everywhere I go today,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark my territory by like poof.
Yeah, we're gonna go in just a second.
And I was outside before I came in. I had some like glitter hairspray. I was like, spray me down.
Yes.
So extra glitter that's just falling everywhere. But
I was spraying Jess in the hotel room today
Yeah.
with glitter spray.
yeah,
And then she's like, spray the back of my hair. So I sprayed the back of her hair. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I think the back of her shoulders could use
Yeah.
a little too.
as long as it shows up, looks
Yep.
good, by like hour or probably like 30 minutes in, you're like, okay, I'm good. Everybody saw it, right?
My little stickies are itchy.
Yeah.
And I keep going to scratch them. And then I poke something on my head. And I'm like, what is
Yeah.
that? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's my stickies.
Yeah, I had eyelash glue to stick like purple things on my head
I did
because I
zero
packed all
makeup.
kinds of stuff and I didn't know how much time I was going to have because I overslept by a whole hour. So I was like, well, I didn't have to do my hair anyway. It's like
Yeah.
stuffed in here somewhere.
Yeah,
so
my
I
hair's
was like,
just in a bun.
yeah, so I just started sticking stuff to my head and called it good. I was like, I'm good. This is enough. I think they get the point of what I am.
Oh my gosh. So I wanted to wear fake eyelashes today.
Uh-huh.
And I am not a fake eyelashes
no,
girl.
that-
No
it's
way.
awful.
I'm like a tomboy when it comes to that
Uh-huh.
stuff. And so Jess had to do it for me and I didn't understand how any of it worked. And then I forgot to even put mascara on it. So it's just like
No, that's okay.
squishing me in the
works.
eyeballs.
Yeah.
Like I can't touch my face. I can't touch my eyeballs.
I
I'm
know,
not
I'm
really
just-
I'm literally I don't know what to do with my hands.
Y'all
I
made
can't move my
yourself-
head.
Y'all
Yeah.
made yourself uncomfortable for the last day of a 3-day marathon.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I put on pants, I brushed my hair, and I got here. That's what I did.
That's because you're smart, Haley.
And I didn't
Uh-huh.
even. I don't do makeup. I don't know how to do it.
Well, you're just naturally cool.
It's because
I
you're
don't know
so
if that's true.
beautiful. All natural.
Oh, natural. I gotta take this kid trick or treating.
Yes.
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 You better.
She's ready.
Yeah.
She's getting antsy. She's tired of this. She's like, "Stop talking to people, Mom. Let's go."
I'm ready to
She
go.
didn't get a donut though, but she didn't bring me one.
Was
That's
there
okay.
anything else going on in the chat?
They were wondering, have you found any wonderful candy at any of these
I have
places? Like, what is
Rolos.
the best candy you have found?
Rolos.
Rolos.
Snickers.
I've seen a lot of the Reese's peanut butter cups.
Reese's, Rolos, and Kit Kats.
It's all the good candy.
Yeah,
There were
it's
little
all
packets
good.
of Sour Patch Kids.
People did not skip.
I saw one place with a bucket of Dum Dums, and I'm not going to call them out on it, but they know who they are and they need to
They
step
know
up
what
their
they
candy
did.
game. We want chocolate.
Right?
Yes.
I think most of the vendors went full out on the candy. Like
Yeah.
there are snacks everywhere. I also
Yeah.
have a giant mom snack bag I've been running around with.
Mhm.
There's literally not a snack you could
Yeah,
want that's not here.
You do. You had all kinds of stuff.
I got my mom bag, man. I've got Gushers. I've got
Haley has the best
macaroni
snacks.
and cheese.
I came
Popcorn.
with granola bars.
I've got those too.
That's all I had. And I was like, dang, that's a good bag.
Dude, I brought a whole gallon of milk and actual chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
all
believe
That's
it.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I brought a whole gallon of water from my house because I'm like, I like my water better.
Yeah.
Oh, I did try and drink the water out of the tap down
Oh,
here.
that's a bad idea.
I'm like up in Oregon,
Don't
like
do
we
that.
have Bull Run Reservoir, which is snow runoff. Snow
Right.
melt is our water.
You guys have
And
the
it
best water
comes
on the
out
planet.
at like, I don't know, like 30 parts per million. Like there's just nothing in it. They say hard water now. I'm like, oh, I get
You know my water comes out of the tap at
what?
280 TDS. 280.
That seems like a lot.
It's perfect. I don't have to dechlor. I don't have to add anything, no minerals. I just fertilize the water and go. Water change and go.
Wow.
I put Wonder Shells in my water.
No prime,
Yeah.
no nothing. I don't have to mess with my pH.
And prime.
You need
Yeah,
a
use
well.
Prime.
Well is where it's at.
It is. And that's the
Well,
type
but
of
wells
water I
can
had
change
as a kid.
seasonally too. Like during, like if you have pastures by you and stuff, the runoff from when it gets rainy and all the cow poop and such.
I don't recommend
Livestock
doing
areas.
I had well water growing up next to cows.
Yeah.
And my we had one fish tank and it did okay.
Well, good.
They were probably used to it, but now I just have good water and I just let it age overnight before I put it in anything.
Yeah.
That's probably why I won't move out of my house, even though it's too small for me at this point, because of like 9,000 chickens in it. I still won't move because like I don't want to change water. I want my well. Can I take my well with me?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to move that many tanks.
I can't move that pond. I built it in that spot because I'm fit from there. I don't even break the whole town. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No. I'm
There
never.
are fish here. You know, I saw them.
There are. Wow.
They're not being kept in a proper setup, but it's a show, so I gave them a pass. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it, it's a show. You just throw them in there, but you can't put these ropefish with goldfish. Number
Uh-huh.
one. Number two, like they need somewhere to get out of the water, but like it's a temporary thing. So I was like, I'm not harping on you. I'm just giving you some info, and they were cool about it.
Yeah.
But I had like 3 people come up to me and they're like, Haley, there's ropefish over there, and I'm like, oh, well, I gotta go figure it out. I gotta look at that. It took me like 2 days to find it though.
Yeah.
Jay Wilson's got this fantastic mask here. It's like Technicolor skeleton mask.
It is cool.
And
he
it's
has a
like the
fanny
lower
pack.
half of Skeletor and a matching fanny pack and
I
a
want it on
fluorescent
record.
green watch.
Yeah, I want it on record that Jay Wilson's running around in a fanny pack.
Fanny
And he's proud of it.
pack.
He's real happy about it too.
Rocking that fanny pack.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's pretty good.
It's
not gonna lie.
glorious.
There's so many good costumes happening. Are you
Yeah,
getting
I'm
distracted
staring
again?
off
'Cause
at
I am.
everybody.
I'm getting
Oh
very
my gosh, yes.
distracted.
There's so much to see. I think that's one of the biggest things is that you come in here and you can like just find one spot to sit in and for an hour just watch everything
watch,
going
yeah.
on without
know-
even getting up and going around and shopping. You
You
can
know what
just
the
people
only
watch.
thing that I've ever purchased at Aquashella is?
What?
Artwork.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's beautiful
It's
artwork.
awesome.
It's the only place I can get fishy artwork that's actually
Here.
awesome
Yeah.
and not just like a picture of a trout.
Yes.
No, these people are making fluorescent, amazing. It's just insane. The artwork is absolutely my favorite thing to purchase when I'm at
Yes.
this place.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot get it anywhere else. You can
Nope.
get the fish other places. You can get plants other places. There's nowhere else you're going to find this quantity of fish-related, fantastic artwork.
Mm-mm.
It's just not going to happen.
They even have like hand painted shoes.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Wait a minute. Where's the hand-painted shoes?
They had, I think it's on this side, and you go up. They're
I'm gonna
like
find
some
it.
sneakers.
I'll find it. Oh my gosh, donuts are happening.
I know. I'm watching everybody
Costumes.
get coffee and donuts and getting a little FOMO-y. I'm like, they're eating all the donuts.
Right?
I
I'm like,
need
are
some
there
coffee.
gonna be
All the
donuts when we get
donuts.
there?
I just need somebody to run up there, grab one of those bottom boxes because people are starting to get a little
Hang on a
diggy,
second. Watch this.
Mhm.
and
I'm gonna text
bring it up here.
Zach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text Zach to bring you a donut.
Yes, I want a chocolate donut, like a chocolate one, not one with sprinkles and chocolate frosting and plain.
Okay, whip
with
out your phone.
chocolate
Let's see if
chocolate.
he gets his phone out. Get your phone out. You know it just went off.
Come on, check your phone.
Come on, check your
Check
phone.
your phone. We're
Do
sending
it.
psychic mind waves.
Do it.
He's
No,
walking
Zach,
away.
come back.
He's walking the other
Come
direction.
Why is he
Baby, you've
leaving?
got what I need.
Come back.
Aww.
Maybe if I just spam him,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like
Be
a lot
like,
of
get back
messages,
here.
just like make his phone blow up
Chocolate
in his
donut.
pocket.
Chocolate donut. I'm a woman with a one-track mind.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make it.
Me
happen.
Also, coffee.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking at is the coffee.
Go.
See what's
Oh,
happening.
he's so useless. He's just talking to people.
I can see him not checking his phone.
Uh-huh.
I would yell, but there's like a microphone.
Yeah, if we scream, that's
Jesse's
gonna
got
be real
some.
bad.
Oh, Jesse heard us. Look at him.
Yes.
There's Jay Wilson. Get up here,
Oh.
fool. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Thank you, sir.
I'll give one to Haley. I can't.
I don't want a donut. I can't do that. I got coffee. I got Starbucks coffee this morning.
Here.
It cost
I
me
can't-
$10 because I got 2 extra shots of espresso.
Yeah, I got one of those expensive coffees, and then I spent too much time on my makeup, and it got too cold.
Joseph Stanley, earlier when I was streaming,
Yeah.
said that he would bring us Starbucks. And that was approximately 1 hour ago. And I was really excited. And I'm pretty sure it's not happening.
It might be. He just might not be here yet. Do you know the roads here are crazy? If you had to drive anywhere, it's over.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. I think there was 7 lanes on a freeway I was on.
yeah. It's
And
scary.
like 3 of them were leaving. 1 from this side and 2 from another side. And I was like,
The
Yeah,
roads are built on top of each other. I hate driving to Dallas.
My towns, we have like an intersection. It's really small.
You're like, we have 1 stop sign.
And you come here and you're just like, oh my goodness.
The hotel is much better this year than the last Dallas Aquashella, though, because that Lorenzo hotel was too far away. And you had to get on the roads. And right here, you just go around the block.
It's really
nice.
convenient when it's this close.
When we get done here, I'm going to go kick Zach.
Be like, I needed you.
And Miss
She's
Jess.
getting
Jess,
squirmy.
you have to come up here and show your costume.
Just show him your costume.
Yeah.
Jess is a beta. She is
Gorgeous.
It's so
platinum
pretty.
beta and looks absolutely stunning.
Look how pretty she is.
What's up, everybody?
It's so pretty. I can't turn all the way. Uh-huh.
The costumes are on
Real mom
point.
thing.
Yes.
God, everybody is so pretty.
I can't wait to like walk around.
I know.
I'm like, it's right there.
Oh, I can smell it.
Uh-huh.
Where's Joseph Stanley at?
I don't know. I was just asking about our
We were
coffee.
just talking about
You
Joseph
should
Stanley.
text him.
I will.
Be like, Joseph Stanley, we are desperate.
Mhm.
All right, what's the wrap up here? How do we wrap this up? Because I got to take this kid trick or treating.
Yeah, she's got to go get candy. It's an
She's getting
emergency.
antsy. You cannot sit a child down this long.
No.
Ed, give me a question, a wrap up question.
What is your plans for the rest of the day?
Ooh, good
What?
question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What are our plans?
You
for
go
the rest of the
first.
day?
No, you guys
I
go
gotta
first.
take-
I'll go last.
Oh,
I like
Okay,
to
so
do
my plans
pitch
for the
hitting.
rest of the day are I am going to go and find everybody with costumes and determine if their costume is better or worse than mine. And hopefully all of them are worse than mine because I really want to win that $5,000 prize.
She's going to judge
It's not
people.
that I'm
So-
competitive. I'm competitive.
Yeah, she's
Just a
competitive.
little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm gonna probably take the dogs and put them back up in the hotel so that I can actually walk through the booths and see what I have missed because it's really hard to do with the costume on and the dogs. So,
I believe it. You're
Yeah.
a brave person.
oh, I tried.
I'd
It
bring
ain't gonna
3
work
more
today.
kids
I'm gonna just
before
have
I'd
to
bring
hang out
2
in the
dogs.
hotel today.
I'm gonna try to just walk.
Not here yet.
Right?
I'm going to try to successfully walk without hitting anybody and try to see as all the goodies.
It's like
Good
you got
goals.
one of those braces around your neck. You have to like that.
Yeah, because it's wrapped like it's attached. I sewed it to like almost
Yeah.
like a tiara, like a crown piece. So it's resting on my ears, and it just
Ow.
feels. It looks good, but you're just so awkward. But it's like one of those things. It's worth it.
Oh man, that would be so
It's
uncomfortable.
Aquashella. It's one time like Halloween.
Right.
Like it's never been on Halloween, so it just makes it that much more special.
All right, Squeak, what are we gonna do? We're gonna come here. We're gonna go trick or treating,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna sell the rest of our crabs. Yeah, you excited? Yeah. What do we tell people? No, what's my sign off? Live your best life.
Best life.
You can't teach this kid anything. Live your best life, right? Right now. And right now, best life is right here at Dallas Aquashella Ween, where all the cool people are hanging out and we're doing all the fishiest fishy things. Let's do Big Rich's sign off.
What's Big Rich's sign off?
Stay fishy, my friends. We're doing it in a round. We'll do it all together.
Do it
And
together.
if we do it loud enough, you might hear us.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
1,
You ready, Ed? You ready for the
Two.
sign off? All right. 1,
Two.
2, 3.
Stay fishy, my friends.